It's Martin Luther King Day, and I'm here to remind you of a few things that MLK said that will not be quoted by white people today. So, for example, let me quote, "A nation that continues year after year to spend more money on military defense than on programs of social uplift is approaching its spiritual death." That was 1967. "The evils of capitalism are as real as the evils of militarism and racism. The problems of racial injustice and economic injustice cannot be solved without a radical redistribution of political and economic power." Also 1967. "White Americans must recognize that justice for black people cannot be achieved without radical changes in the structure of our society." As MLK said in his letters from a Birmingham jail, one of the real problems that black people face in America is well-meaning white liberals, people who with their mouths will support integration and support black people, but when it comes down to it, when there's really a need for actual change to systems and society, then they'll get a few cold feet and step away. Another quote from MLK, "We know through painful experience that freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor. It must be demanded by the oppressed." That's from that letter from a Birmingham jail. And then a final one. Again, we have deluded ourselves into believing the myth that capitalism grew and prospered out of the Protestant ethic of hard work and sacrifices. Capitalism was built on the exploitation of black slaves and continues to thrive on the exploitation of the poor, both black and white, both here and abroad. That's what Martin Luther King actually stood for. Yes, he could speak wonderful speeches of dreams and visions of great futures, but at his heart, he was a radical, demanding societal and structural change, and prepared, as it happens, to lay down his life to get it. My name is Graeme Codrington. I'm your tour guide to the future, with a reminder of some lessons from the past today. Let's listen to all of what Martin Luther King Jr. said.